guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. Karibu sana to Money Smart Kenya. If you're new here, you're very much welcome. I hope you've watched the other videos that I've posted and you sort of are feeling at home. So today's video is an update of the first video that I did when I started off this channel. So if you have not watched the first video that I'm talking about, please do back and look for the very first video, which is titled 52 Weeks Challenge Kenya. So I decided I'm going to do an update on the 52 Weeks Challenge because we are halfway through the year. This is the 26th week of the year, and as you know, every year has 52 weeks. So we are halfway through the year and time is really flying. So I thought, let me update people on the 52 Weeks Challenge. So when we started off at the beginning of the year, there are those guys who are saving 50 shillings. That was on the first week. And those guys were saving 100 shillings. And the whole idea was that you increase with, either you increase with 50 shillings or you increase with 100 shillings. So today I just want us to look at how far we have come. And to remind those guys who are doing the challenge, if you feel discouraged at any point, probably you stop because of one reason or the other, this video is just to encourage you and to tell you, kindly please go back to where you started and remember the reason why you started in the first place. So I'm going to start off with my experience. When we started off, I started saving 100 shillings in the first week. Then the second one was 200, 300, 400, and so on and so forth. But at some point, I sort of I wasn't able to save as I had anticipated. I sort of veered off, and unfortunately I've not been able to save the amount that I should have saved by now. Now the reason why I know how much I should have by now is because there is a chart that is circulating around. If you don't know where to find the chart, there is a link I'm going to leave below. There's a website I found that is called calculator.co.ke. If you go there and put the amount that you're saving, so if you're doing 50 or 100 or 200 increments, if you go and input that information, they're able to calculate for you and show you how much you should have saved by now. So you can go and put in whatever amount it is that you want. So I've not been able to save because of, reasons that you can't avoid here and there. However, when I started off the challenge as well, there are those weeks I had saved in advance. So to some extent, some of these things cancel out, but generally when I look at my total, I'm not where I ought to be. And that reminds me of, why I started this YouTube channel altogether. I didn't start the channel because I have, I'm all-knowing and I am really good at the saving thing and I'm disciplined and all that. No, I started this channel just to communicate and, teach people a few, concepts here and there, but most importantly to teach myself and to remind myself that I need to do these things. So the 52 Weeks Challenge is to keep me disciplined and to help me save. And the main reasons why I usually save is, in anticipation of anything that could happen that I've not planned for in my day-to-day, or just preparation in case there's an opportunity out there. Those are the two main reasons why I usually save. So back to the 52 Weeks Challenge. If you're doing 50 shillings if you're following the 50 shillings plan, let me call it that, because if I say 50 weeks every week, it's not true. The amount increased by 50 shillings every week. If you're doing the 50 shillings plan, then this particular week, you're going to deposit 1,300 into your saving platform. So your saving platform can be piggy bank, it can be M-Shwari, it can be a bank account, it can be money market, whichever is convenient for you. Yeah, that's the amount that you should deposit. And if you have been depositing diligently, your current total should be 17,550 as of today, as of this week rather. If you've been following the 100 shillings plan, then this week you're going to deposit 2,600 and your total as of this week should be 35,100 Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. Yeah, and if you're to continue that way, let's assume you don't skip any week, you don't default to deposit your money. If you're doing the 50 weeks plan, you will have saved 66,300 shillings at the end of the year. So you'll have saved 132,000 Kenya shillings and 132,600 shillings. at the end of the year. I know for most people who are doing the 52 weeks challenge, this is not their main way of saving. They, for example, those who are employed usually have an amount that they save every other month. So the 52 weeks is just a supplement. And if you're going to get 66,000 at the end of the year that, you know, you're not really planning for, that's a very good thing, or 130 shillings. It just depends with how you look at it. And then there are those people who are not doing the 52 weeks challenge at all, and they are very disciplined and they save without fail every other month. To those people, I want to tell them that's really commendable, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do this challenge. This challenge is to teach people how to be disciplined and to make them see that, you know, it is, despite having a budget or despite having that perfect plan in your head, there's still loopholes here and there, and if you're to fill those loopholes by saving, you will end up saving more compared to what you know of. So yeah, basically guys, that's an update of the 52 weeks challenge. So if you had given up for one reason or the other, you can start off this week, and if you to start off and you're following the 50 shillings plan, you'll have saved 66,000. Sorry, you'll have saved 66 divided by 2, you'll have saved around 33,000 by the end of the year. And if you follow the 100 shillings plan starting off from today, you'll have saved 66,000 by the end of the year. So it's not too late. There is still something you can do about it. And let me give people another tip. So let's say you want to start today, and you want to do it for, you could do it until the end of the year, or you could do it until next year, such that next year July 1st will be the end of your year. A very important tip that I've seen, you can consider starting that chart from below. So you can consider starting to save from the 52 week amount rather than the first week, and that really makes the burden easier, because then with as time goes, you keep seeing that the amount that you're saving is reducing. But now if you start from the top, if you start from the smallest amount adding up, you will at some point you'll feel like, no, it's too much, especially those months that you have to put, those weeks that you have to put in more than 2,000 or more than 1,000. That's a lot of money, guys. So that's a tip for me. I think when I'm starting this challenge next year, one thing that I'll do is I will start that chart from the bottom. So I'll start with saving the most amount of money and then keep reducing as weeks pass by. So yeah, guys, let me know how has the challenge been for you. Have you been saving? Did you stop at some point? Yeah, share and let me know. And do make sure you share this video with your friends. Ask them to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on notifications in order to be notified every time I post a new video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I should be doing another video soon. So until then,